bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
Live coverage of local high school sports continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome to Riverton High School for the Stranigan Invitational, with Star Valley basketball taking on the Cheyenne Central Indians on day 2 of this opening weekend tournament. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson. First Bank of Wyoming countdown to tip-off, and just 2.5 minutes to go before we tip this one off. Dal, let's take a look at your Crimson Corner with the University of Wyoming.
Well, the Lady Braves winning their brawl yesterday with 252.5 team points, 6 individual champions. They are wrestling as we speak at Marsh Valley. You can find that watch link at SVInews.com. The Braves brawl just getting underway, starting at 3 o'clock, so they are going right now, and they will resume again tomorrow at 9:30. Girls basketball just lost a tough one tonight, 53-19 to Cheyenne Central. Lost a close one last night, 39-36 to Evanston. They will play Cheyenne East tomorrow. The boys lost by 9 to Evanston last night. They take on Central, the defending 4A champs, here in just a moment. That's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
Find your reason to be a Cowboy at uwyo.edu, uwyo.edu. Of course, one of these Braves found his reason with Big Country.
Yeah.
Cooper Lawson committing to play offensive line for the Cowboys this upcoming football season. Let's take a look at your Sunrise Engineering Roundup.
Some of the games today, Kemmer with a doubleheader today versus KC and at Glenrock. Those games on the spur. That Glenrock game tipping off a little later tonight. Number 1, Laramie is at Kelly Walsh Sheridan at Natrona County. Cheyenne East, I watched the second half of that one before we got here. Cheyenne East and Evanston went down to the buzzer with the Thunderbirds winning that one 67-64. And then Jackson playing Riverton a little later in this tournament. That's a look at your roundup from games for today from Sunrise Engineering.
Creating solutions that work and relationships that last. Visit sunrise-eng.com. Let's recap the rivalry between Star Valley and Cheyenne Central with Simplot Smoky Canyon Mines.
So unlike the girls, Duke, the first game in this series, you got to go back to actually 1955. I've completed history back to 1951. Since then, Central leads Star Valley 8-5 all time. Here at this Riverton tournament, they lead the Braves 3-2. They have met 4 times at state, and they've split it 2-2. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Bringing Earth's resources to life. Visit Simplot.com. That's Simplot.com. How about your keys to the game with the help of Assist to Sell?
Well, you're playing these really good, perennially good 4A East teams, Duke. You want to get off to a fast start, so that's key number 1. Key number 2, get to the line. 3, be efficient from the arc, from beyond the arc. And I think the Braves need to try and hold the Indians to 55 or less tonight if they want to have a good chance to win. Those are my Assist to Sell keys to the game.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home at Assist to Sell, StarValley.com. And the starting lineups being announced for the visiting Braves, presented by Mountain Star Products.
And Braves wearing those crimson with the black numbers. I'll be honest, up this high, Duke, it's a little hard to see. Looks like Will Linford, number 0, getting the start. Number 4, Smith McClure. Bryson Neild, number 3. I'm going to have to get the other ones here in a second, Duke. Sorry.
Starting lineups being announced for Central, and I've got a JV roster here, and so we're going to have to do a little digging here for Central as well. Here we go. Nope, I
think that should be it.
I don't think they've got a Central roster here in our, they've just got a JV roster.
Oh, boy. Why didn't either that or they got the numbers all?
Well, the numbers on the court are not on the roster. So
okay, this is going to be interesting
for those For those Central Indian fans that may or may not be watching, we're going by numbers today. Don't have names. Apologize for that. The program only has a JV roster. Opening weekend, Al. Opening weekend.
Well, sorry about that.
Here's the tip-off that will be won by Star Valley, who we do have a full roster for, and it's Braves basketball to open things up.
Zane Hedges getting the start, 44.
A scramble on the right corner right away, and a steal by the Indians. Central quickly, left side corner three, off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's taken by Star Valley. Running the court is Linford. He lost the ball. Now everybody diving for it, and wrestling's in after on the perimeter. Spin move, kick out, a foul, and Zane will go to the Riverside Dental free throw line, and the senior will have 2 attempts.
Foul's going to go against number 2. First personal, first team foul on Central. Well, there we go. They tried to give him 2 fouls, but that's not going to work.
Free throw from Zane is good on the front end. Star Valley will get the first point of the game to make it 1-0 off the free throw attempt. Second attempt is good, and Zane knocks him down both. 2-zip. Braves. Central sets up the half-court set. Linford on defense, forces the pass to the left side. And there's going to be moving screen against Central. That's a foul against the Indians, and Star Valley will take the ball back.
It's going to be a foul. Actually 2 quick fouls on number 2.
Zach Thompson collects the inbound play, quickly back to Hedges. Zane will direct the offense as he comes across the half-court line, spins and works to McClure. Hands off to Nield, and there's going to be a foul on the other end against the offense. This time a moving screen against Star Valley, so they exchange that one. 6:49 to play in the period. No field goals, just 2 free throws made by Star Valley. Zane Hedges got him, and it's 2-zip. Braves on top, Central basketball.
That foul went against Will Linford. First personal, first team foul.
Braves wearing the dark jerseys, crimson with the black numbers on them.
They look great at Media Day, Duke. I got to tell you, up here at the top of the stands, they're a little harder to read.
Here's a loose ball pulled up by Central. 3-ball taken and made. An outside shot drops for the Indians. The first field goal of the game. It's 3-2. Thompson works in the backcourt, dribbles behind his back across the timeline. Pass left side to Nield. Jab step, passes Hedges. Working Thompson, right side wing. Has a screen, can't get up or get rid of the ball down low. Passes up top, McClure on the perimeter. Works it down to Thompson. He lost the ball, but he's fouled. Nope, that's actually Linford, rather, sorry. Will Linford is fouled on the low block.
Foul's going to go against number 3. First personal there. Already the 3rd team foul, though, on Central. We've not even played quite 2 minutes yet.
Bounce pass to Hedges, and he's fouled. And there's the 4th, just over 2 minutes by 1 second. So 4 fouls on the Indians.
Well, and 2 of them on number 2 and 2 of them on number 3. Again, if you're just joining us and wondering what the heck's going on, the roster we thought we had is all JV. We don't have a Central varsity roster.
Star Valley has Neal. Bryson spin in the lane, shot no good. Loose ball almost saved by McClure, but it hits the low ceiling behind the backboard here at Riverton High, and that's going to be out of bounds.
Welcome to old school basketball. Yeah. I remember doing games in Powell. The radio thing was actually right over the court. If I would have dropped something off the court, it would have hit a player.
5:40 to play. Star Valley with no field goals, but they trail by 1 thanks to 2 free throws. 3-2. Here's ball movement to the right side. No shot taken by Central. Dribble to the elbow, right side, back out to the perimeter. Braves in the man-to-man defense. Dribble drive take, right post, too strong, no good. Loose ball, and the shooter gets the rebound. They'll clear it out, and the shot is blocked by McClure. Loose ball pulled in by Central. The Tribes still have it. 5:18 to play in the first period. Dribble drive handoff to the outside. Clock rolls down to 5:10. Still 3-2. Hop, pass down low, no shot, kick out corner. Up top now.
Zane was trying to get a block or an offensive foul there, didn't get it.
Long possession for Central. Lob it down low, taken away by Linford. Goes to Thompson, to McClure, on the run, at the rim, hesitates, now kicks it back out. Nice pass, and it's in for 2. Will Linford gets the 2 points with McClure on the assist.
It's a really nice job of Smith McClure distributing that. Of course, we know he knows how to do that. 33 touchdown passes in the fall.
That one good for an assist in the fast break. 4-3. Star Valley back on top by 1. 4.5 to go in the opening period. Much more energy to this start for Star Valley than yesterday against the Red Devils in this gym.
Well, I'm assuming the staff really challenged them. It's like, hey, that effort yesterday, you got kind of embarrassed, and so I think they're coming out with some energy.
3-ball corner, no good. Nice box out by Bryson. He gets tied up, and it'll be a jump ball call. Arrow favors Central. Bryson had good position, but played well by the defense.
Maybe he flipped it a little early because it looks like Star Valley's going to get this.
You're right. Arrow does favor the Braves. .4:14 to go in the first period. 4 team fouls on Central. They picked those up in basically 2 minutes. 1 team foul on Star Valley. Braves working around the outside offense. Hedges has a screen. Defense rotates over, picks him up. McClure on the elbow. Back to the backboard at the free throw line. Has the ball tipped on the pass, loose but picked up. Thompson, jumper, mid-range, back rim, no good. Fight for the rebound. Central has it on the run. 3-on-2 for the Indians. Crossover, bounce to the low post, kick back outside, extra pass up top. Defense recovered nicely. And now Central forced to run the half-court offense. 3:35 to play in the opening period. Braves still leading by 1, 4-3.
You can see Dylan Shumway and Big Country getting set to check in. Dylan didn't play yesterday. He had that hamstring pull. Looks like he's going to give it a go today.
To the outside. Central. Picked up by Bryson Nild, and he's going to get a little too touchy on the defensive side and foul.
Good quickness there from Central. Bryson a little bit out of position. That'll be a foul on him. First personal. Second team foul on the Braves with 3:17 to go in the first quarter. Will Linford will have a seat along with Smith McClure. Dylan makes a big difference, Duke. He's easily your top returning three-point shooter.
And Cooper Lawson loves to play that paint area.
I liked what I saw from Cooper last night, honestly. I thought he didn't get a lot of varsity time last night. I thought he looked pretty comfortable.
We talked to his O-line coach at UW, and they're hoping to get him up to 300 pounds, that boy. He'll be eating some protein out in Laramie.
You won't even notice it. He's a big kid.
2:53 to play. Central still with the ball, working the outside. Corner 3 left, off the rim, no good. Off a Central foot and out of bounds. Yes, it is Star Valley basketball.
I'm happy with what the Braves' effort level is here in this first half. They inbounded the ball. They weren't quite ready yet. I think they're going to make this Central player wait. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they blew the buzzer, but they'll say he wasn't there in time, and the official said, no, we're not going to let him in.
And yet now you might as well just let him in.
Yeah, right, you stopped it. Star Valley basketball. Central, a little backcourt pressure. Hedges across the timeline with 2:39 to play in a low-scoring first quarter. Braves up 4-3. Nice move by Hedges. Spins to the rim. Oh, missed the shot. It was almost going to drop in, but just rolled out. Nice attack, though, by Zane. 2:25 to play in the first. Central on the left side corner, now around the arc and up top. Work it to the right side. Baseline drive. Has to kick it out. Down the barrel for 3. Short, no. Rebound. Loose, pulled in by Central. Stepped on the line and out of bounds. Star Valley basketball.
That is something you got to be mindful of in this gym, and we see it every year when we come here, either for this tournament or when regionals is here. It's not quite as defined as it is in some of the other gyms, and it seems like about every other game you see a couple of those.
Star Valley inbounding against the full court press, being put on. Nild to Thompson, back to Nild. And now Thompson will take it across the timeline. Works it to the right. Shumway, hands off. Hedges. Back to Thompson. Now Hedges. Left side above the corner. Cross-court pass, Shumway, open, corner 3, off the mark, no good. Backside rebound by Hedges, fought off the offensive or defensive board. Hedges on the left side wing, tries to go to Country. Double team, back up top, good ball movement, perimeter 3. Bryson drains it, a Wyoming Army National Guard triple. Great ball movement, and Zane Hedges had that big rebound to set everything up.
Well, and I'll tell you what, Bryson's a kid that he's paid his dues. He didn't get to be on the court a lot last year just because there's so many good players that were upperclassmen. I think he's ready to step up big time this season.
Central down low, kicks it back up top. Ball stolen by Shumway. He tries to throw it, fading out of bounds, taken away back by Central. And a travel on the outside. Fake the three, drive in, extra step. Central gives it back. Braves leading it with 1:09 to go in the first, up 7-3.
So far, so good, though, if you're the Braves, Duke, though. You're playing against the defending champs. I know they had 9 seniors. Thank you, Jake Hibbard. But undefeated, JV record. They have a ton of championship tradition and pedigree at Cheyenne Central. So far, so good. I mean, this is basically one of the high water marks of the state year in, year out, and so far you're hanging with them.
65 seconds to go in the first quarter. Zach Thompson across the half-court line. Central defense will pick him up. 58 seconds. Lawson hands off to Nield, over to Hedges. Zane fakes, drives in the lane, pump fake, and puts it in.
I love Zane Hedges. I've loved how he plays going back since he started sneaking minutes as a sophomore. Just effort guy. He is fearless in there. He's not very big basketball-wise, but he just doesn't care. He'll go in there.
9-3 after the field goal, almost stolen away by Hedges. He's playing tough defense around the perimeter with 30 seconds remaining in the first. Star Valley with a 6-point lead over Central. Ball on the right elbow. Picked up, pivot, hand off into the corner, baseline drive, and the defense is there. And
he got smacked.
Well, the shot fake gets nailed up in the air, and if you're going to foul, you may as well foul, right, Bryson? And that one will count.
Well, they did. Absolutely got fouled there. Second personal on Bryson, though, here in this quarter. Just 3 team fouls, and he's got 2 of them. And number 11 to the line. Again, we apologize. Don't have those names for you as of yet. The roster we had was all JV kids, and nothing against them, but none of them match up. Doesn't help very much.
Neal takes a seat with the second foul. McClure back in. 9-4. The free throw was good. Second attempt is short. Rebounded by Lawson. Hedges has the outlet. Thompson across the timeline. 13 seconds in the first quarter. Braves by 5. 10 seconds. Left side, 7 seconds. Shumway takes the 3 down the barrel. Too strong, no good. Lawson on the rebound. Kick out. 3 from McClure at the buzzer. No. And Star Valley, much better first quarter effort today, and they lead it by 5, 9-4. Back after this on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support Western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician.
I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Start of the second quarter at Riverton High, 9-4 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Braves with the 5-point lead, and Central with the basketball.
Just one field goal in that first quarter for the Indians. See, they're going to attack here, see if they can fix that right away.
Quickly go to the right side wing. Star Valley will come out in their man-to-man defense. Playing
Roman Erickson. Number 23 for the Braves.
Of course, had a fantastic sophomore football season for the Braves. Central works it into the corner. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded and then taken away. Thompson had the board and it was ripped right out of his hands, and 2-point shot is made. Cuts the lead down to 3, 9-6. Zach Thompson across the half court this time. Tries to break down the defense. Hands off to Roman. Erickson passes to Shumway, works to McClure, jabs right, and took an extra step before he put the dribble down and travels.
Hedges will come in for Zach Thompson. So good start here for the quarter for the Indians. They get the offensive rebound, the bucket, and force a turnover.
7:14 to play before halftime. It's 9-6 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. Right now, no fouls called in the early going to the second. Outside ball movement for the Indians. Pass around up top. Work it to the right side above the corner. Jab step. Defense is there. Spin. Can't get up the shot. Kick it back outside. Braves holding on defense. Kick into the corner. Fake it up. Now drive baseline. Jumper on the block. Missed. Arcing rebound and then clear it back outside. Central retains possession. 6:38 to play in the second. Here's a long three, right corner. That drops in, and we're tied. Should be 9-9 on the Bank of Star Valley scoreboard. 6:20 to play in the second. Star Valley looks to answer around the outside. McClure holds it high, goes to Lawson. Works it left side, Shumway. Jabs left, dribbles right. Defense is there. Back down to Lawson, up to McClure. Jumper free throw line. Front rim no good. Rebounded by Central. Indian basketball. 6 to go in the second. Indians take it to the right side. Tribe setting up the offense. Up top now and working around the perimeter. Tied at 9. A 5-0 run here. Good ball movement for Central. Lawson on defense on the low block. Forces the ball back outside, driving the right post, kick out, 3 on the way, no good. Backside rebound pulled in by Erickson, Star Valley basketball. Shumway breaks down the defense, Euro steps, hook shot, no good. And Lawson saves the ball, throws it off Central and out of bounds. It will stay with Star Valley.
Good hustle move there from Cooper to save that possession and give the Braves another chance at it here. He'll have a seat along with Shumway, and got Will Linford and Zach Thompson checking back in.
Zane Hedges will inbound. McClure also on the court along with Roman Erickson. Here's a nice pass to Hedges, but they'll say he cleared out with his arm. Hedges did, trying to get position.
Yeah, I'm going to say Zane hooked him. First personal on Zane. First team foul on the Braves here in this second quarter with 5:30 to go before the half.
Still tied at 9. Braves led 9-4 at the end of 1. Now it's knotted up. Central across the half court. Bounce up top. Braves sticking to that man-to-man defense. And there's going to be a foul. This time on Central, they're going to say.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to call an offensive foul on number 0. First personal on him. First team foul on the Indians in this quarter.
Clock is sitting at 5:14 to go. Star Valley looking for the first points of the second. Hedges has to get the lob. Dangerous pass just over the outstretched long arms of Central's defender.
Well, 30, he's a long, athletic kid, and he's difficult to work with.
McClure works it around right side to Erickson. Down to Linford, and will be fouled on the floor. There's a shot, but they'll say the whistle before the shot attempt. Stops the clock at 4:59.
Number 5 going to be whistled for his first. Second team foul on Central here in this quarter. Braves still looking for their first point of the second quarter. We played 3 minutes.
Thompson inbounds baseline. Looking right, nobody. Back to his left to Hedges. Zane, dribble drive, ball on his hip, to the rim. Lost the ball, came back down with it, clears it back outside to Erickson.
I guess that counts as a missed shot and a rebound.
I think so, as Hedges has it on the outside again. He just wanted the offensive board, I guess. 4:40 to go in the second. I'm sure he would have rather had the points, but, whatever. Here's Neal, ball swatted actually, taken away by Central. McClure follows, and the shot is missed. Rebounded by Linford. Star Valley goes to Hedges in transition, drives, lost it, picked it back up, and clears it out to McClure.
That last sequence, Smith did a really nice job of being there to kind of force some pressure without fouling, and now Coach Shumway's going to want timeout.
We'll take it with him. 30-second break, 9-9, 4:17 in the second on the SVI Sports Network.
watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
Coming out of the Star Valley timeout, 4:17 to go in the second period. We're knotted up here at Riverton High School between the Braves and the defending state champs, the Central Indians. Certainly not the same team that won it last year. But Central's always competitive year in, year out.
Very good team, though. Like I said, undefeated in JV last year. The pedigree for Central is impeccable. I think last year was their 21st state title in basketball. There's not very many teams that can say that.
Star Valley basketball out of their own timeout. Roman Erickson goes to Linford, clear back out. Thompson, three off the top of the backboard, and then almost an incredible rebound by Zane Hedges, but couldn't quite corral it. Central basketball back the other way. Hesitation, and they lose it out of bounds down the floor, trying to bounce it down low, through the hands and out of bounds.
You know, Duke, it kind of got some momentum during football, calling it the middle eight, the last part of the first half and the first part of the second half. We're kind of in that moment right now. Who can close out this half strong as part of that and then come out of the locker room and start the third quarter strong?
Still tied at 9. Braves without any points here in the second.
The Indian defense is definitely tightened up.
McClure, perimeter, right side. Linford, one dribble pass. Roman Erickson up top. Dribbles between his legs, lost the ball. Collects it before it goes out of bounds and steps out of bounds, but threw it off of Central.
What a save.
And Central saves it. Then they go to the rim. Extra pass underneath. Shot is up and no good, but foul. Smith McClure was there to make it a tough shot. They'll say a little too much contact, and it will put him on the line.
Well, I would bet about 8 out of 10 times that's going to wind up being a pretty good play for Roman to save that possession off the leg, but the Central player showing some really good athleticism there and saving the possession.
It's 3:27 to go in this second period. The free throw is short, no good. Cooper Lawson back in, Dylan Shumway back in as Erickson and Linford have a seat.
That foul went against Smith McClure, by the way, his first.
One more free throw to go from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Central looking for the lead here, and the shot is no good. Stays tied. Rebounded by Central, but then McClure gets in there to tie up the basketball. Forces the jump ball call. Great job by McClure to tie things up. Arrow does favor Central, but McClure flips it. Central inbounding on the baseline. Work it to the corner. Spin in the lane. Shot is good. Nice take by the Indians. And that will give them the lead, 11-9, and a 6-0 run here in the second. 3:08 to go before halftime. Hedges, left side wing, dribbles up top, bounces to McClure. Now to the right side, Thompson, deep on the perimeter, has a screen from Lawson, tried to do the pick and roll, but it's tipped away. Thompson does pick up the loose basketball. Stays with Star Valley at 2:50 to go in the second. McClure, right side Hedges, wants to drive, big spin move to the rim, no block but contact. What a spin by Zane. That was fast. Goes right down the post and to the rim, now to the line.
Central feeling like they got a lot of ball there, did not get the call.
I think they did get a lot of ball. They also had a little body, I think, is where they're going to get them on the foul.
It's number 10.
That was a very fast spin move by Zane at the elbow. First free throw, no good.
Okay, I missed it.
2:44 to go before halftime from the Riverside Dental free throw line. Second one's good. It makes it 11-10, a 1-point deficit for Star Valley as Bryson Nield sets to check in.
Zane 3 of 4 from the line, 5 points in the game.
Ball movement around the perimeter for Central. Indians pass up top, 2:28 to go. 2 team fouls on Star Valley, 3 on Central. Tribe take a deep 3, and it's off the mark short. Lawson goes up for the rebound, outlets to Shumway. On the run in transition, Dylan bounces down to McClure. Shot fake, defense flies by, and Smith drops it in and retakes the lead.
That one's set up by a Cooper Lawson rebound.
2:04 to play in the second, 12-11 now. Star Valley on top. Tribe in the perimeter. Trying to break things down, pass into the corner. Defense is there, dribble drive jumper, no good, loose ball, rebound pulled in by Hedges. On the run with numbers comes Star Valley. Thompson, angle to the rim. Good. Zach for two in transition. Now the Braves building a little run themselves. They lead up 14-11.
Well, they had a kind of a drought there and finally able to find the distance.
Loose ball picked up by Shumway with numbers. Hedges, pass was behind him and it couldn't get to the rim. He gets tied up. Would have been an easy layup for Zane, but the pass behind him, and he does draw the foul.
I don't know if he was trying to put some extra English on it or not, but it actually looked like the ball ended up kind of taking a skip backwards.
One of those weird spins on it, I guess. It is a non-shooting foul, so this will be Dylan Shumway inbounding on the baseline. 1:29 to play in the second. Braves by 3 with the ball. That's the 4th team foul on Central in this quarter. Braves in the bonus on the next one. Inbound up top, ball tipped and out of bounds. It's going to stay with Star Valley.
I'll be honest, I didn't see the tip. I just thought, what happened there?
So Shumway will inbound again just above the corner on the side. Looking for Hedges. He's covered. Lobs to Zane. He's able to pull it down, double teamed. Dribbles out of it, kicks it to the right. Thompson makes a move to the elbow. Ball tipped away from him, but picked up by Bryson Neal. Works it back to Hedges. Ball movement to Hedges again in the wing. 1:10 to play in the second as the offense will step back and reset. Hedges in the front court. Has a screen. Defense picks him up. Back to Nild. He wants to drive. Can't. Back to Hedges. 58 seconds. Spins. Kick out Shumway. Deep three left wing. Yes! A Wyoming Army National Guard three for Shumway to make it a 6-point lead.
His first 3 of the season since he didn't play yesterday.
Well, that ended. That's the way to end the drought. It was 9-9 for a while. Now suddenly it's 17-11. 36 seconds before halftime. Central around the outside. Drive, kick out. Baseline. Dribble, take. No good. Double team shut it down. Kicked it back to the perimeter again. Now a pass down the lane. Loose ball on the court. And Shumway comes out with it. He'll dribble out of some pressure, have it in the backcourt. The defense backs off with 16 seconds to go before half.
It's a terrific way to try and end out this quarter.
12 seconds, 11-10. Hedges up top. Lawson with the screen. 8 seconds. Sprays up by 6 with the ball. 5 seconds. Shumway, the shooter, has it. Step back 3. Rattled it down and the foul.
Oh, my goodness.
Dylan Shumway to the line for the and one after the 3 finds its way home.
Wow. You usually don't get a friendly rim like that on the road, especially, I'll be honest, in this gym. Feels like this gym's been tough for the Braves to shoot in historically.
Comes with 0.6 seconds remaining.
I don't think Central's coach particularly cares for that.
It's a Wyoming Army National Guard triple. Extends the lead to 9, and the free throw's good to make it a 4-point play and a 10-point lead at the half. Central will inbound, and they will not get a shot off. Shumway came and blocked it anyway just to make sure. And the Braves go into the locker room with a nice run. It looked pretty bleak there for a while in the second, but they rip off 12 points in the second half of the quarter, and they have it up 21-11. Star Valley Health halftime show next on the SBI Sports Network.
Feeling overwhelmed by managing your finances? Simplify your life with First Bank of Wyoming. We offer a full range of banking services, all under one roof. From checking and savings accounts to loans, mortgages, and rewards credit cards, we've got you covered. Plus, our convenient online banking and top-notch mobile app put you in control of your finances anytime, anywhere. First Bank of Wyoming, the only stop you need for all your banking needs.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Bill Neeb, I operate Teton Truss. We build roofing trusses, floor trusses, wall panels, and affordable homes. My relationship with Bank of Star Valley is very personal. I can call down to Thane, we're on a first name basis. I think Bank of Star Valley also uses character as well as credit score when it comes to making decisions. My dad once told me, going into business, you need a personal relationship with your banker, and I get just that.
This is your home for Star Valley Braves basketball, live on SVI Media and Swift 98, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Star Valley Health halftime coverage on SBI, and at the break, it's 21-11. Now, this tight game was tied 9-9. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Riverton had taken an 11-9 lead, right?
Yes.
So that's a 12-0 run to end the half for Star Valley.
Yeah, and especially since Central's defense had really kind of made it difficult for Star Valley to do anything. So to kind of get on a run there, and then, of course, you get a little bit of fortune headed your way. Dylan Shumway rattles in a 3, and then it gets the and 1 on top of it. You know, anytime you get a 4-point play to end the half, that's certainly you'll count your lucky stars on that.
Yes, you will. Let's take a look at that score deep in the numbers with the Battleson Brothers Flooring halftime battle stats.
Well, first for Central, again, we're still working on getting some roster names for you, but right now 6 points for number 30. 2 for number 23, 2 for number 5, and 1 for number 11. The Indians 2 of 8 from the three-point line in that first half. Shot a lot of threes when they did shoot. 2 of 8 from also from non-three-point land. Getting out rebounded by the Braves 9-7 in that category. They do have one more steal than Star Valley, 4-3. Free throw wise, Central didn't help their cause in that first half, just 1 of 4, where the Braves went 4 of 5. Leading the way, as you might guess, with a 4-point play is Dylan Shumway. He had 7 points, and he hit 2 triples in that first half. 2 of Star Valley's 3. Bryson Neild hit the other one. He had 3 points. 2 points for Will Linford, 2 for Smith McClure, 2 for Zach Thompson, and Zane Hedges was kind of the Energizer bunny in the middle. He had 5 points, 3 rebounds in that first half. Cooper Lawson didn't score, but he did pull down 4 rebounds. The Braves 4 of 10 from inside the arc, 3 of 7 beyond the arc, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, and that 12-0 run to end the half. They lead it 21-11 here on your halftime stats from Battleson Brothers.
Carpet One, floor and home, quality, price, and service located a block south of the Arch in Afton. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. And again, that 21-11 lead for Star Valley. Let's see if we can give away a gift certificate with our halftime trivia courtesy of Swirl and Star of 89 in Afton.
Duke, I was bragging about this trivia question on the way up. You're probably going to need to be of a certain age to get this one. We'll see if we get an answer, a successful answer tonight. So, at the conclusion of the 1959-60 season, Star Valley defeated Cheyenne 45-27 to win the consolation bracket at state. Star Valley had 2 All-State players on that team. Name either one of those All-State players. We're talking 1959-1960. 307-203-4637 is your number to try and text in that winning guess.
First correct answer will win that gift certificate to Swirl, part of Star of 89. Of course, they have crumble cookies. They have their soups of the week, the Froyo, and great 12 days of Christmas sales going on right now at the Giftery, all part of Star of 89. Be the first correct answer to win, 203-4637. At the break in the Star Valley Health halftime show, Braves lead at 21-11 on the SVI Sports Network. Back in 2 minutes.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand, then fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress?
Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
For the last
You're watching Braves basketball with Duke Dance and Dal Erickson on the SVI Sports Network.
3 minutes remain in the Star Valley Health halftime show. Of course, Star Valley Health excited to bring expanded healthcare coverage to Alpine and Northern Star Valley. The Alpine Clinic will soon have emergency room and surgical services offered in Alpine. Join them for the open house next month. Find the details at starvalleyhealth.org. At starvalleyhealth.org. Braves leading up by 10, 21-11 against Cheyenne Central here at Riverton High School. And let's see how the Braves have done so far with those assist-to-sell keys of the game.
Well, key number one I thought was a fast start, and I'll be honest, I thought the Braves actually did pretty good with that. I mean, it's not like either team lit up the scoreboard in that first half, but as far as the energy level and especially defensively, I thought the Braves got off to a good start. I'll call that so far so good. Key number two, get to the line. They haven't been there a lot, but they have hit them 4 out of 5 in that first half. Try and be efficient from beyond the arc. They're 3 of 7 thanks to those 2 threes from Dylan Shumway, and hold the Indians to 55 or less here at the break with 11 points on the board there for Central. You have to say so far so good on that one. That's a look at the keys to the game from assist to sell.
Again, local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit assist2sellstarvalley.com. That is assist2sellstarvalley.com. And we missed this in the opener. Dal, how about your Records Watch presented by Star Valley Disposal?
Well, this is the 14th meeting again between Star Valley and Central, or Cheyenne Central, since 1951, and the Indians have won the last 4 in that series. The last Star Valley win came in 2011. So it's been a while since the Braves have gotten the better of Cheyenne Central. They, of course, haven't always played a lot, but the last 4 times have been Central victories.
That is a quick check of your Records Watch with the help of Star Valley Disposal Residential.